Hello. I apologize. My audio might be slightly chopped right now because our AC's out and I need to go ahead and run a fan in the background, so I apologize for that. But we're gonna step in here to talk about the next layer of the car living planning, the route planning. So let's get into that. Yeah, so this will be planning number 2 here, and we're gonna be working off of this notes document. Yeah, I don't know, I've never really done anything like this, so I'm just gonna try and talk you through it as I figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do here. I'm kind of exposing my poor eating habits right now. They could be worse. But this is my shopping list as of now. All the stuff that I buy and how much it costs. The numbers are obviously dollars. And now, with that, I can put recipes. Okay, so I have a beef and mac meal, which will be very, very nice. How about a loaded quesadilla? It's a damn good option, right? How about a little bit of spaghetti and meat sauce? Alright, or well, I'll just say pasta and meat sauce. Alright, and chicken and mash. That seems pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. There's some good meal options. All stuff that'll give us multiple meals. And super easy, too, as I like it. Quick. And then really, I've never planned a trip like this before, but I'm just gonna go like city to city. Okay, so pretty much this is what the route looks like right now, although this isn't the entire thing because I ran out of the maximum number of destinations that's been reached, apparently, but not for me. So I'm going to go back to Phoenix to visit somebody, I guess close to the Flagstaff is what that says, but I'm going to Phoenix, then to Albuquerque, and then to Denver to finish it off. So you can see all the rest of the locations on here that I'm going to be going through. Alright, so I have the calendar cleared. This is going to be my leave home date. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. My camera is probably not fixed. And I also haven't checked over my work, so this could all be wrong. But this is my calendar for the trip now, officially. So the leave date, as you can see, and arriving in Salt Lake City on, which I already need to change the color for, is Wednesday, July 29th. Took me a long time to think of July there. And pretty much, this looks a little bit confusing, obviously, but I think if I explain it, it'll be kind of easy, just by color. So, if you look at the 29th, right, that little, like, I don't know, shell color, that's what I'm gonna call it, shell color, I don't know why, that one is basically driving, the times that we're leaving and arriving in cities, which all the drives are done over the course of one day. They normally have nothing on the days. The purple is editing schedule, anything that has to do with YouTube editing, though there will be a lot more outside of that, I'm sure. The blue is sightseeing, which it's a little bit loose. It means we're going to try to like have a more controlled schedule on the day and like find some shit to see at the beginning of the week, whereas we have plenty of free time where we'll just be able to bum around as well. And that's the like brighter blue. The red is videos that I'm posting, which is pretty easy to follow, and then that orange, which looks way too close to the red, is work on my movie Untied Laces. So that I guess there's some yellow on there for fresh out the film. It also says FOF at the beginning of that if you can't tell, but that's also important. Yeah, I mean it kind of speaks for itself here. We have to move pretty fast in these first couple weeks because I need to catch. You can see down here in the blue the Tigers games. I forgot to mention the blue is like life stuff as well, so you can see like people that I'm hanging out with. My sister Mara from Fresh Out the Film is it's all in the brighter blue as well. There's also some gray on here that I almost didn't notice that has to do with members only stuff, which you can pretty much disregard. But we have to make it for these Tigers games, and we have to go to Salt Lake City, get some editing done to post a Spider-Man video, and then get to Boise. Unfortunately, door dashing on the day that we arrive in Boise, which I'm not a fan of. Sorry, I had to have a little fix, but we'll get to Seattle after our short time in Boise, and spending a good amount of time in Seattle. I've got some friends out there. Very excited to see them, and I'm also very excited to get to see my sister out there because she's going to visit, as you can see at the end of this. So after some door dashing, some Tigers games, that she'll probably be there for too. We have these the 2 days of hanging out, and the hanging out with these people, getting to see them could shift the timing, but it's not hard to move any of this around. So obviously I'll be prioritizing the people. For the most part, I try not to line the DoorDash days up with the drives, so like stack those. Though I do it here with the drive and arrive in Portland. We are doing DoorDashing the very next day. But I think it's in order to not DoorDash 2 days in a row, which I'm honestly gonna flip right now. Scratch what I was gonna say. Everything is the same, but Green Lantern vid coming out this week. I guess this is kind of. You get to see my videos coming up. So there's a Spider-Man vid that I don't know what Spider-Man I'm doing it on. Do I have any notes? No, I don't. But I'll probably do it on like Spider-Man 2 or something like that. I also saw my camera is still lagging, which is like, it's just such a shame, man. After the Seattle trip, after the Green Lantern, we're driving to Newport. Nice little city. We'll get to do some sightseeing, some on-side laces work. Not spending too long in Newport. We don't plan to. Any of this is subject to change if things pop up. But if we do go to Newport, we'll get that door dashing done. And the next drive will take us down the coast, this beautiful highway, which is up on screen right now. I forget the name of it. For basically a couple days of sightseeing and a little bit of editing in the redwood forest. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a cheap campsite down there and have a good time. And a lot of you guys know that this stuff is happening, so this is kind of a follow-up, but I feel like it's nice to be able to see exactly what I'm doing every single day, so you'll be able to, I don't know, look forward to these videos coming out, know when stuff is not. Starting to see how this is not overly entertaining. We'll move forward. Obviously, we're hanging with another friend driving then in San Francisco when we drive there, and then driving to LA, where in LA we're gonna spend a ton of time. So I'm gonna go down to like, oh geez, Santa Monica or whatever it is. I don't know, whatever. There's some beaches and bunch of beaches that I want to see, bunch of movie locations, see a bunch of films. I'm gonna spend a lot of time in LA because I need to film a lot of content in LA. Hoping my sister meets me out there as well. And obviously some DoorDash. It's all the same. It's all the freaking same. The next month, we're going to be driving to Vegas. This is a pretty fun stretch of the trip, and although right when I get to Vegas, I am going to do a little bit of sightseeing, I'm going to have to be focused on the editing and kind of wait to enjoy my time until my dad comes out there, whenever he does. So, who knows? Subject to change. After that, driving to Phoenix to hang with another friend of mine, and then, after I post a nice little Resident Evil video, which I wasn't expecting to post before horror started popping off like it is. So now I think Resident Evil, known IP horror, it's probably going to do really, really well. Especially with like Iron Lung coming out this year. Markiplier's big Resident Evil guy. It's a whole bunch of Resident Evil fans who have proven to show up in movie theaters. So, and then hopefully, when I drive to Albuquerque, I haven't even asked her yet. I hope she doesn't see this before I ask her. I mean, maybe that'd be a cool way to ask her. So, Mom, can you meet me in Albuquerque and at this time, and we will. I can drive you back 7 hours because after that, as everybody can see, I'm going to Colorado. Back home. So, Mom, let me know on that. And I mean, that is really it for our entire trip. We're looking at almost 2 months. I mean, we're coming up on like just under 2 months when I get home. I guess a little more under than I think. More like 7 weeks or so, or 6 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, about 7 weeks. But I believe that this trip is going to be a very good time. I believe that it is going to be... Oh, well, that's concerning. Sorry, my thing reset. I believe that's going to be a major challenge for me. 100% there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm just going to be in a situation where I'm doing things that I don't want to do a lot, like I don't want to sleep in this super hot car right now. I don't want to stay past, 5 or 6 hour mark on DoorDash. There's a lot of things. Side note with that DoorDash, there is a you know, kind of a stipulation. I need to be able to make about $150 to $200 per night on DoorDash, which if I was working 8 hours on these DoorDash shifts, which I plan to work around 6 to 8, I need to be working like, it's like $22 to $25 an hour. So it shouldn't be, or I'd need to be making 22 to 25. So that shouldn't be a big problem, though. Like I said, I won't be wanting to do it. I think for me, getting out of the comfort zone that I'm in right now, like, obviously you look around my room and it's just like comfort. Like, you can't even see the other sides of my room, but I mean, it's not that crazy. It's a bed, but it's all the comforts of human life that we're all used to. And I think that though there'll still be a lot of comforts at my fingertips living out of my car, I'm going to be forced out of my comfort zone a lot, and I'm going to have to see how I respond. And I really think that that's a good thing. It's been a good thing for me before. Being able to take control of my life on this level and using the control to like do something as fun as this. It's not like the stuff that's scaring me is really on my mind anyways. So I just want to come in here in the edit real fast, talk about the control factor, because I don't like watching that back. I just didn't like it. It just rubbed me wrong. I rubbed me wrong. That doesn't sound right. But anyways, the real thing is, and the thing that I've realized over the past couple of days especially, is that I need to stop trying to take control of the situation so much. And though I'm gonna have this fun part of my life, that's definitely a change, and I'm definitely, you know, in control of that change. It's still gonna be something that I can like give myself up to, you know, because So I was talking about a little bit earlier. I know a lot's gonna go wrong, and I know a lot's gonna go right. So just kind of surrendering to both those things, which I'm not 100% sure how to do yet. All I know is I can try to give up a lot of my emotions to the universe, God, whatever you guys want to call it, or just give it up to anything but myself if you don't believe in that stuff. I'll get back to the video now. I know that this trip is gonna go fantastic, and I thank you if you're watching this for following along with it, because there's going to be a whole lot more stuff coming down the pipeline here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet exactly as far as the content on this channel, the cadence of that content, besides the fact that, well, I guess I could tell you, I am planning to do kind of a nightly, almost diary style video, and it'll be better than it sounds. Because right now I talk to my phone every night, or I try to every night before I go to bed, and it's kind of like, instead of writing, basically you just like talk through the day and stuff. So I'm gonna do that on a way like deeper level, I think, at every single night, talking to my laptop while I'm on the road, and then just try to film a lot as it's happening, and recount my day and edit it all together. So that'll be at least consistent videos that are coming out on this channel, and I don't know how I'm going to combine them yet, if it's going to be weekly, daily. There's going to be short form content too. It's a whole lot. As you can see, I mean, it's not a whole lot. There's a lot of places I'm going. I'm happy to be doing it, and there's 3 things on my mind that I need to be consistent with, which is the door dashing, to be able to fund the second thing, the movie, and the third thing, the YouTube. Though it's really not in that order. We are gonna make this happen. Sorry, I'm dragging along. Thank you for following along. Deuces.